My mic was muted. My mic was muted the whole time. Hi, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. July 26th is today's date. It's a Friday. I'm Eli. That's Jerry. This is episode 32 of the Jerry and Eli Show. It feels like it should be way more than 32, but round of applause to Jerry for showing up to work today. Hit the like button to thank him for being here. Greatly appreciate his time, guys. Greatly appreciate him showing up. What's up, buddy?
You know, you had to put that little remark in there. Okay. All right. I see how this is going to go.
That's how you're doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing better than you'll ever be in your life, pal. I'm better on my worst day than you are on your best day.
That's true. Chat, how bad is the delay on Jerry? It seems bad on my screen. I was hoping it was going to get better. Easton is I don't know, he's going to the beach or something, so he actually is on vacation. So it's just me. And for whatever reason, Jerry has a weird delay when I do it. So how bad is the delay? Let us know. Yeah, we got a lot of baseball here. I have a 4-leg parlay. Actually, 2 picks in this first game we're going to talk about. I don't usually do that, but just the way it ended up working. Going to try to kind of fly through MLB a little bit. I'm going to hang out late, talk a little bit of UFC. I'm not going to do the full card, but there's a couple of spots I'm going to most likely be betting on tomorrow. So let's just jump into it. You want to, buddy? Or you have any like weird like train ride stories or anything you want to tell us? Also, by the way, not drinking beer tonight. Drinking this Freddy's root beer. Outstanding. If you've never had it. Probably never had it because I just heard of it like last week. Incredible root beer. But any weird stories or anything you want to tell?
You're like, you know what we call you in New York? I don't know if this is an outside of New York thing. We call you a yuppie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. By the way, once again, another night, and Eli's drinking again. Surprise, surprise. The guy just doesn't want to admit it. This guy's always drinking, and he just denies the fact that he's an alcoholic, but it is what it is. I digress.
Non-alcoholic. It's root beer. Anyway.
Non-alcoholic?
Yeah, it's root beer.
Okay, did you have a beer today, though?
I have not had. We don't have any beer, actually. Ran out yesterday. No beer.
Are you going to have a beer?
We have no beer.
Oh, you're out of beer. But you're such an addict that you had to find something that's close to it. So you said, this is root beer. I have to drink a beer.
Have you ever had a root beer, bud? Or have you ever had a beer? They're not remotely anywhere near similar, buddy.
Yeah, but you saw something with beer in the title, and you're like, I need it. I need, for my mental sake, I need to have a beer today. And this is root beer, and it's not beer, but it'll get the job done. So that's an addict, my friend.
Freddy's root beer is from it is from Buffalo Trace. Can you get it anywhere else? I don't know. My neighbor makes like weekly trips to Buffalo Trace to get whatever the bourbon of the day is. So yeah, he's been bringing back this root beer. It's incredible, man. Only alcoholics drink. It's root beer. Man, get over it. Guardians, Phillies, been lively. Christopher Sanchez. I have 2 picks in this game. I'm guessing I'm probably going to take one of yours, so you go first.
Oh my God, I fucked up.
Oh, here we go.
No, I didn't. 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 Okay.
You have a bet in this game?
Are you taking a Philly?
I am.
Are you taking a lefty?
Yep.
Are you taking Bryce Harper?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I'm taking Kyle Schwarber.
You're such a lame. You're such a basic, like, lame, bland person.
Jerry didn't get to talk shit to me Tuesday because he didn't show up for work. And then... What's that?
What's your reasoning for Kyle Schwarber over Bryce Harper?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure some things out here. Well, so
he has no idea.
I mean, I'm fine with a bet on Kyle Schwarber tonight. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's a bad bet. I think Ben Lively is going to give up 1 or 2. I think Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber could both hit one out. Kyle Schwarber has been pretty awful since the All-Star break. got his first hit yesterday, and also, by the way, hit a 106-mile-an-hour fly ball and a 105-mile-an-hour fly ball. I guess the 106 fly ball was 2 days ago, and there was a line drive yesterday. I'm sorry. So I think this is a guy you got to catch a little early. I wish the number was a little bit bigger for him. I think it's like plus 290. But I think he's down, and I think next week we might see him in the plus 240 range.
Okay.
I also have another pick in this game.
I had to get a.
But go ahead. Go ahead. You go first with Harper. Sorry, I forgot.
So Bryce Harper didn't need a slump busting game. He is hitting the shit out of the ball right now. Ben Lively is just a different person on the road. So I had to take a shot at a Philly in this game. And I've spoke about it. I sound like a broken record, but Bryce Harper loves playing at home at Philly. Majority of his home runs come at home. And Ben Lively, I think his ERA is like double on the road. His home runs given up is like double. I mean, he's just getting the piss hit out of him. The only issue I was originally going to take a shot on Trey Turner. I mean, such a basic play. I almost felt like you for a second. Sure. Obviously, Trey Turner's doing very well. He's hitting the ball very hard. And Ben Lively is showing reverse splits. So that's a little bit tough. But I had to go with my gut. I'm going with Bryce Harper here. I thought the odds were good, plus 420. You're going with the chalk of surprise.
I'm going with the one that another guy in this game that probably people are going to make fun of me for because they're going to say Christopher Sanchez doesn't give up home runs. He hasn't. He has given up 1 and 2 of his last 3 starts. I think we're maybe seeing a bit of a regression to kind of what he has been. I feel like he's been, over his career, not as good as he's been this season. And I'm going with John Kensky Noel as well in this game. I have 2 in the same game. I almost never do that. But both these guys just jumped off the page at me today. A couple days ago, Noel hit a 10, what is it? A 10, I can't even see it, but it's like a dark red on my screen. 108.9 fly ball that went out. And then a couple really, really hard line drives since. Good weather in Philly, I believe. And yeah, I'm just going with a big number here, plus 500 for John Kensky, Noel. So
Can't even say his name right.
I have a 4-leg parlay.
First of all, this is my guy.
Yeah, sure. Eli tells us every Friday. Sorry, shut up, Easton. You shut up too. You didn't show up to work today. But anyway, I have a 4-leg parlay. I did round robin it. You have to round robin it manually. You have to do it 3 at a time. I had to explain that pretty in depth in Discord. Don't just hit round robin on FanDuel. It's gonna not do what you think it's gonna do. So yeah, Noel and Schwarber for me in that game. Harper for Jerry. I'm not doing the ticker. Don't even ask. Get over it. Pablo Lopez and the Twins. Cater Montero for the Tigers. I have no bet in this game, but this is a pretty favorable pitching matchup at least. I don't love the ballpark. I don't love the offenses, but I don't know what you think about this game.
First of all, don't yell at chat. You're doing it again. You're being a snobby little bastard.
Well, it happens.
If they want the ticker, you can explain nicely to them that you can't do it because you're not capable and not smart enough to do it.
Yeah.
Irregardless, I digress. Montero stinks. Matt Wallner is hitting the absolute piss out of the baseball right now. He is plus 520 tonight. Obviously, he was gone for a while. He was injured. And I spoke about it. I think I spoke about it the last time I was on the show. There's a little bit of a competition there with, Larnach and him and who's going to be the guy, like the prospect. Larnach's getting pushed out a little bit. Could be on the move. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him. But Matt Wallner is obviously just, in my opinion, way higher ceiling. And he's locked in right now, so I'm going to take a shot on that price, especially in a bet. I just hate this ballpark, but I really don't give a shit. When you got a guy that's 6'4", 220 pounds, I really don't care.
I said we were just going to deal with the delay. I'm going to not be able to stop messing with the delay and see if I can fix it. Whatever. Sure. Nick Lodolo on the Reds.
Don't you have medication for that?
What?
Don't you have medication for that?
For what?
For the OPP you got?
What?
OCD?
That's not
ADD?
it either. Oh, you're talking about ADD. This is, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Nick Liddell in the Reds, Shane Baz in the Rays. Also, a lot of trades. We probably should have talked about all the trades that happened today, but whatever. I did only take one of my pills today, not both of them. So I guess that's maybe what's going on here. I don't have a pick in this game.
Skip.
Yeah, it's just a weird game. Nick Lodolo is
We got to
good.
be snappy because we have a
Yeah.
6:40 start.
That's true. Let's keep moving. Adam Missouri and the Padres, Grayson Rodriguez and the Orioles. I don't have a bet in this game, although Anthony Santander is hot.
So obviously, I feel like I struggle to get right who I'm gonna get in the Orioles line. It's like my kryptonite. I can't get them right. Like it's always the next day or the day before when I pick this guy, and it doesn't matter. Anyways, Mazer's coming up. Could be a spot start, could be for a little while. He was getting shelled. He's one of their top prospects, the Padres, that is. He is struggling really bad versus lefties to the point where he's scared to pitch to them. He cleaned it up a little bit in his last couple starts, but to start the season, he was walking lefties left and right. And guess what he has to face in the top of this lineup? He has to face Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, Anthony Santander, and then Ryan O'Hearn to start the game off. All going to be hitting lefty. So I did a straight bet. Surprise, surprise. But here's the kicker. It's not your ordinary straight bet. It is a plus 500.
Okay.
I'm going to take the first righty in that lineup because if he goes into this little funk where he starts walking all the lefties or giving up hard hit, base hits, whatever the case may be, there's Jordan Westburg batting fifth, waiting for one of these guys to be on base. So I'm going to take a shot on 2 RBIs at plus 500 because if he is going to get a little loose, he's going to have at least 1, maybe 2 guys on base, RBI opportunities. Mazer's probably his goal, the Padres' goal for him is to get through the lineup twice, and that's it. So maybe 2 opportunities here to get some guys on base for him to drive in.
Guys, I think the delay is closer, right? I think I'm down and in.
And no,
I'm up to 175.
Gunnar. Every show we do, they spam Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson. There's no fucking reason to bet on Gunnar Henderson besides his name. I swear to God. These are the people that bet it, that they see all the home runs he hits, and they just bet him every day, and then they lose, and then all of a sudden they say Gunnar Henderson sucks. He's a human being. He's going to have funks.
Okay. Andrew
Gunnar
Heaney
sucks, by the way.
Andrew Heaney and the Rangers, Yusei Kikuchi, and the Blue Jays. I also have a bet here. Do you?
I am betting on a Ranger. What are you betting on?
Also a Ranger.
I'm betting on a dark-skinned Hispanic man.
Yep.
What are you betting on?
Adolis Garcia.
What does he look like?
Adolis Garcia. So I'm betting on.
That's who I'm betting on. Plus 420. That what you're betting?
Yep.
I want you to say it though. What is he?
Nope.
No?
It just seems like I feel like I'm already losing. It's a lose-lose situation for me. lose. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got some questions in chat today. What am I seeing in Garcia? This is another guy that we've seen him plus 200s for a long stretch last season. It's a big number for him against a lefty. I know the ballpark isn't great. We had 2 barrels yesterday from him, right? 95-mile-an-hour fly ball, 106 line drive. And another 97 line drive. He's crushing the baseball. The issue of late has been launch angle. He's been hitting everything basically right to the ground. We saw 2 line drives and a fly ball yesterday. He gets a lefty, like I said. So give me the big number here for Adolis Garcia. Anything else to add?
I say a dark-skinned Hispanic guy. Someone said Nathaniel Lowe. Can you believe that?
That guy's a racist. No, I'm kidding. We can't see the picks at the top anymore. Yeah, I got too much going on in my brain to make that happen. I'm producing and running the show, so yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. We'll recap at the end. Thoughts on Simeon? Yeah, I had him written down as well. I don't know. He doesn't seem. You've heard me and Jerry both talk a lot about don't be afraid to take guys back to back. I'm looking back, and now I guess he has gone back to back 3 times this season. That's kind of what scared me away. I didn't want to take Marcus Semien back to back. I feel like leadoff guys. He is historically more of a line drive hitter. I didn't want to do it. It's not a bad pick at all, though. Yeah, he's in the.
Is Danny Mendick playing today? Because maybe I'll do a little Mendick Seaman parlay.
Charlie Morton and the Braves, Kodai Senga making the debut for your Mets. I wanted to bet on Lindor again because he is, red hot right now. Then you look at his history against Charlie Morton. He's batting like 167 and like 40 at bats. So I'm out, and I don't know what to make of this Braves team right now, but I can't figure it out. What do you think?
There is a 0% chance I'm betting on Charlie Morton, who's just an annoying player to bet against. It's like guys like 50 years old and people still struggle against him.
Yeah.
And then you have Senga with the ghost fork, which is just going to baffle. I don't care if you're Otani, you're still going to get baffled from that pitch. This is just a stay away game for me. Hold on. I got to sneeze. I'll be right back.
Why did he turn his camera off? Why did you turn your camera off?
I don't want you to see all the boogers that fly on the screen.
Nestor Cortez, Yankees, Brian Bayo, and the Red Sox. Listen, I'm going to go first here because this is very simple. When the Red Sox and the Yankees play against each other, we just bet on Rafael Devers and we don't think about it. Okay? Rafael Devers is plus 500. I know Nestor Cortez Jr. is left-handed. There's actually a lot of good history for Rafi against Nestor. This man is my grandpa's probably watching this. Always used to tell me about the Yankee killers growing up. I've never seen a guy do to the Yankees what Rafael Devers does to the Yankees. I know Garrett Cole is especially the problem. He doesn't mind hitting off Nestor Cortez Jr. either. Plus 500 for this guy against the Yankees? Nah, dude, I have to. I have to. It feels like illegal for me to not bet on that. So, I guess that's my 4 picks here. Let me, I'll just put them right over Jerry's face. You need to sneeze again? Now would be the time. So I got Schwarber, Noel, Garcia, Devers. Again, do not just hit the round robin button. You have to go Schwarber, Noel, Garcia, place bet. Schwarber, Noel, Devers, place bet. Noel, Garcia, Devers, and so on and so forth, right? If you just if you choose round robin in FanDuel, they shouldn't allow it even with same games because nobody understands it. I don't even fully understand it. Yeah, this is what I'm betting.
Mike, you're a freaky frog for that. Nasty. People got some weird fetishes, man. So I think basically like the obvious choice with the value, that Rafael Devers, and you have Juan Soto, both getting good value. Juan Soto's like plus 420. Brian Bayo thinks at home. Pretty sure he's given up a home run like every home game, but like 1 or 2 or something like that. Just feels like every home game he's just getting rocked for a home run, hit for a home run, hit for a home run. So, I did this the last time they played. First game of the series, I cashed I think at plus 900 or something on Verdugo to hit a home run. He's plus 830 now. I know he's not a guy you typically rely on to bet on home runs. I do not bet this guy for home runs. I think I'm 1 for 1. That was the only time I bet him for a home run. Maybe one other time. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I'm going to take another shot. Opening day of the series, back in Boston again. He is going to put a lot of passion into trying to hit a home run today. Whether or not that fucks up his at-bats, so be it. I want the guy that's going to be hacking with crazy value. Brian Bayo is not good versus lefties. This is a recipe for success for a value play here. Give me Alex Verdugo at plus 830.
All right, back in Fenway. I don't mind it. Also, he's not necessarily playing for his job right now, but he's probably playing for his starting job, I would think. I've seen enough, and I want Jason Dominguez to be called up immediately because team sucks and they can't hit. And that's a shame because probably going to waste a year of having 2 of the, top 3 or 4 hitters in all of baseball and not even make the damn playoffs. So, yeah. Got a little bit double narrative there. Back home in Fenway, or home, whatever. And also, I think there's a little bit of he's playing for his job right now. Colin Hendricks in the Cubs. Brady Singer in the Royals. I hate the ballpark. I'm not betting it. Guessing you're out too?
Nope. No shot.
Dodgers, Astros, Gavin Stone, Fromber, Valdez. Very good pitching matchup here. Anything you like?
Do you know how many morons are betting on Shohei Ohtani tonight?
I mean, probably a
No
lot.
offense, no offense if you're one of the morons.
I'm not.
Just in general, I'm just saying out loud. No offense. Everybody's a moron. I'm a moron.
There are
But there are people just blindly betting Shohei Ohtani. I understand that it's fucking Ohtani. Valdez may be his daddy.
There are very, very few times you pull up the RotoWire batter versus pitcher matchup and you see Shohei Ohtani in the cold batter matchups. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen it actually.
This is the most dominant pitcher versus Ohtani in the league,
Yeah.
and it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even close. Valdez is his daddy. There is no reason to take Ohtani as super chalk at all. You know what I mean? Maybe you get lucky versus the bullpen. If that's the case, why not wait? If you want to bet Ohtani that bad,
take him.
why not wait till Valdez is out of the game and you bet the straight bet for the last at bat versus the bullpen? I don't know. He's probably gonna hit a home run tonight. Now I'm talking shit. I just think it's so stupid.
Hey, the delay I think Chad is almost dialed in. I'm at like 225 millisecond delay, but yeah, for if you don't know, Shohei Ohtani is 4 for 34. He does have a home run, but that's a 118 batting average with a 206 slug. And you just that's a big sample size that matters. And I don't know, like
we're talking about Ohtani's an alien. I mean, like he can bash anybody, but Valdez has his number.
Yep, it's weird. Marlins, Brewers, Trevor Rogers, Freddie Peralta. Nothing for me here.
This is gonna wrap. I think this is my fifth leg. Not to be confused with my 3 legs.
Sure.
Trevor Rogers is as mid as it gets. People see a mid-4 ERA. They think this guy sucks. 4 is not that bad in Major League Baseball. It's about giving up about 3 runs per 6 innings. He's just not very good. Not good on the road either. I'm pretty sure he's given up like a home run almost every game on the road, if I remember correctly. I got to look back, but
did we skip the Reds game intentionally? Yes.
Yeah, I'm not betting on that game. So my last pick, I think I got it at plus 560. Yeah, William Contreras at plus 560 versus a lefty. I think is insane, especially versus a lefty that's not a very good pitcher. And batting at home. I mean, it's just you're just getting way too much value to not take a chance on this. It's so stupid. I thought it was going to be like plus 420, plus 440 in that range. I saw plus 560, and I didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, he's on a bit of a cold streak, but he's got, he's barreling some baseballs.
He just barreled a baseball recently, maybe heading back up, trending back up. So
tough hit for the Brewers. Sounds like they're probably losing Yelich for the season. Did you see that?
What a shame, man.
Yeah.
Yelich was just coming into a power surge.
Year.
I mean, he was barreling everything before the All-Star break.
There's a chance. You were
getting crazy value for him, too.
Yeah, there's a chance he can just rest and rehab and not miss the season, but it's seeming more and more like, sounds like anyway, probably a season-ending back surgery for Christian Yelich. And that's I feel like a tough thing to come back from even next season. I'm not a doctor or anything, but that sucks.
I should get back surgery for carrying the show every week.
George Kirby and the Mariners, Drew Thorpe and the White Sox, another really good pitching matchup here. I'm not betting it. I guess you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we put something. We have. All right, so we're done with our home runs.
Yeah.
Do you have my ticket? Can you put my ticket on the screen?
Yeah. Give me.
Or is it going to take you too long?
I can make it happen if you start talking through it.
I do have a profit boost.
Okay.
Oh, would you look at that? I've got 2. Did you get 2?
On FanDuel, probably.
I think for this game, I couldn't get around for a home run. Maybe we go run RBI here, like a traditional
okay.
run RBI
I
parlay.
haven't done that in a minute, I feel like. At least not on the show.
Haven't done it in a while.
Got to be Mariners, right? Oh, Thorpe is good, though.
Victor Robles is leading off? What?
Eh.
I guess because JP Crawford's out now, so they're gonna experiment with leadoff hitters.
I don't know, man. This game could be 2-0.
Yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah.
It ain't the game.
I'd
rather do a run RBI parlay in San Francisco where the fucking field is 500 feet.
I agree. Here's your ticket, by the way.
Good job. Attaboy. Everybody sees the ticket. If you want to tail it, today could be the day that changes our lives.
Could be.
I see somebody on Twitter always post that. This can change your life. Tail this ticket. I don't think I've ever seen one of those tickets hit. It's actually pretty funny.
Slop rules.
No, Slop does it. Everybody knows it's satire. I think this guy's serious, and I don't think he's ever hit a ticket before.
Yeah,
but
he
offers to do a giveaway.
Yeah,
he'll do a giveaway if it hits.
Here's my ticket
Never
again.
Hits.
I got Schwarber, Noel, Garcia, Devers. Again, I round robin it. You have to do it manually. I think if you round robin it just with the round robin button, it's gonna treat Schwarber and Noel as one leg. So you're gonna round robin basically by the 3-leg whatever parlay of the
and you're
same
not getting
game.
the value. You're getting scammed.
Yeah, so don't do it. FanDuel shouldn't do it. It is, I think. I mean, sportsbook as a whole are kind of scamular. You know what I mean? But anyway, Mackenzie Gore and the Nationals, Sonny Gray and the Cardinals. I was really, really close to betting on James Wood. Guys just crushing the baseball. I don't know.
You like Wood?
Yeah, Sonny Gray. He is just now up to 1 home run per 9 innings, and that's after giving up 4 to the Braves in his last start. So take out that one start. He's been very, very good at keeping the ball in the ballpark. I didn't end up pulling the trigger on James Wood, but it's like plus 1,000, and I almost did it. Any other thoughts on this game?
You want me to use my brain?
All right, cool. Paul Blackburn and the A's, Carson Fulmer and the Angels. Both these teams kind of suck. Mickey Moniak maybe is a little interesting. Lawrence Butler, I guess, is also a little interesting, but I'm out. Any thoughts on this one? Cool. Luis Ortiz.
Paul Blackburn. What a stupid name.
I don't know who's pitching for the Diamondbacks, but I'm also not betting this game. Ketel Marte was a little interesting, but Luis Ortiz has not given up home runs like at all. Luis Ortiz hasn't given up a home run since June 21st. No home runs allowed in July, and then only 2 in June, 1 in May. That's tough. And we just keep rambling here. Kyle Freeland and the Rockies, Kyle Harrison and the Giants. I was also close on Tyler Fitzgerald because I thought this game was in Coors because I hadn't gotten that far in my whatever. But then game's in San Francisco, so I'm not betting Tyler Fitzgerald. Tyler Fitzgerald is definitely an interesting bet, but not tonight. Not in this ballpark. Not when he's at home. You doing your hit run thing or what? Or your run RBI?
What about? Yeah, maybe I will. Don't yell at me, please. Thank you.
I think that for what it's worth, I think the Red Sox are going to put up some runs tonight. I don't know if that does anything to your creative process or not.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The Yankees are probably the worst baseball team in the history of sports.
They're looking pretty bad right now.
Do you see? Oh, we didn't address this, by the way. The Mets are the best team in New York, and you can't even deny it now. Am I right? I want to hear you say it.
Currently, currently. The Yankees are bad right now, man.
All right. So the Mets run New York, correct?
Sure, man. Like I don't live in New York.
You're not from New York.
I know it doesn't
have the same. Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. Yeah. Now, a New Yorker, on the other hand, would probably curse me out and say, "No, fuck the Mets. Look at my World Series titles that I've never seen because I wasn't born."
Yeah.
Or look at we won it in 2000s. Yeah, they're all steroids. They don't count. I don't care what anybody says. 98, 99, 2000, and 2009. What am I missing a year?
Yeah, I think that's it.
96, right? 96, 98, 99, 2000, and 2009 were all full of steroids. All of them. It doesn't count. They paid for their teams and they all use steroids. Nope, doesn't count. Irregardless, I digress.
Simeon run a Dallas RBI. That's interesting. Eli, do you feel like that you jinxed the Yankees by asking who would beat them? No. No. I will say I should have seen it coming. It's been the same thing every year. Yankees start off really hot, look unbeatable, and then the smallest bit of adversity happens and everybody forgets how to hit. And you have two generational baseball players. I mean, maybe two of the top three hitters batting second and third in your lineup, and you might miss the playoffs. And probably everybody's going to have their job next season. That's tough. It's tough.
All right, I'm going to do this boost. And I'm going to use...
Oh, Izzy says, shut up, Mets suck. Sorry, go ahead.
Say it to my face.
She just did.
That's all I'm going to say. No. Yankees are the Leafs of baseball.
Joey 8 legs in the chat.
We're going to go... Ugh, those odds aren't great. I'm going to go Soler and Doyle to score a run. And I'm going to go with... Where is he? Matt Chapman and Chris Bryant for RBIs. My thing is not loading now.
RBI, okay.
I feel like the value...
Do you think the Cubs were cheating when they won the World Series?
The Cubs?
When they won?
How were the Cubs cheating?
I don't know. I'm asking because like Chris Bryant was really good. Javi Baez was really good. And then all of a sudden they don't play for the Cubs anymore and they're just trash at baseball.
I mean, Javi Baez was on his... They were just on their way out while they were on the Cubs.
That's true.
I mean, Rizzo. I mean, all these guys were just really good at a young age. And then they just fell off a cliff. Maybe winning wasn't good for them. Maybe it just messed them up. 50% boost. Okay. All right. We are getting a plus 2,001 parlay for this. Jorge Soler, run. Brenton Doyle, run. Matt Chapman, RBI. And Chris Bryant for an RBI. I think maybe Soler and Doyle as home run picks may be good in this game. I know it's San Francisco, but I think those may be a good two. Like, damn it, I didn't put it in and it went down to 1946.
Son of a
1946.
biscuit.
That's when we were in World War II, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw it on National Geographic the other day.
What do you think I should order for dinner? My wife and kid are at her dad's house for dinner. What should I eat?
Texas Roadhouse. Don't even think about it.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Well, then don't ask suggestions.
I was like, we're looking for good suggestions. Texas Roadhouse.
You're gonna regret it if you don't get Texas Roadhouse.
I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not gonna regret it. Do you actually enjoy it? Like, don't get me wrong. As far as like chain steakhouses, Texas Roadhouse is solid. If there's any like Texas Roadhouse lovers, I live in Indiana, so there's like a lot of Texas Roadhouse people, and that's fine. I'm just not like. I don't actually claim to be good at a lot of things. I'm really good at cooking steaks, grilling steaks, and like it's tough for me to go out and get a steak that I'm like, oh, I could have made this and probably would have been better for like half the price. You know what I'm saying? So Texas Roadhouse, one of those places. What are you betting, by the way?
We got a G Unit shout out in chat. What is this? Fucking 2007? Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
We have.
You want to know something hilarious, by the way? Real quick to interrupt you. My kid can't do thumbs up, but he my grandpa started doing this with him, like yelling thumbs up. He goes like this. He does the sketch thing. He's like, thumbs up. It's the funniest thing. I gotta teach him how to say sorry for cursing. Anyway, what's your bet?
I said it about 5 times. I'll say it again. Jorge Soler and Brenton Doyle to score a run. Matt Chapman and Chris Bryant to get an RBI. It was plus 2,000. I waited a split second, and it went down to plus 1946. Whoever bet that before me and slightly moved the odds, I hope you get diarrhea tonight.
here are our home run bets. They're flip flop. So the one covering my face is Jerry's ticket, and then the one covering Jerry's face is my ticket. Grab your screenshots. I'm not going to read them all again. I'm going to hang out on the show, Jerry, and give some UFC bets. I'm guessing you don't want to hang out for that. Do you want to do the thing, though, that since you don't really know a whole lot about UFC, I just tell you the names and you pick the method and the winner?
No, because I was like 0 for 7 last time. It's not going to work. I forgot to mention, I mentioned it on the show, but I forgot to do a little recap. You posted the home run round robin, right?
Yep.
Good boy.
And the Westberg thing, right?
There was a straight bet. You posted that too?
No, I didn't post that.
Okay. Jordan Westberg for 2 RBIs at plus 500. Rare straight bet for me. I'm like 27 and 29 on straight bets in my life.
Somebody said Indian.
I'm just kidding. Don't bet too much. I'm terrible.
Sushi or Indian, and I really wanted to get some Indian food. $20 for chicken tikka masala? Like, I'm out on that. You know what I mean? Anyway, any closing words from you, my buddy, before I just kick you out and talk about UFC for a while? Or do you want to hang out? What do you want to do, man?
No, I would rather not listen to you go on about UFC. But
okay.
I will say this. Today, we win a lot of money.
Joke's on you. I already have diarrhea.
I hope it just doesn't stop. How about that? All right. Goodbye, everybody. Hope everybody.
Bye, Jerry. Love you, buddy.
Love you so much. Mwah.
All right, chat. We're gonna give me 1 second because I actually do want to get a food order in. And then if you're still here hanging out, awesome. Appreciate you. Hey, I haven't bugged you guys to hit the like button one time today. First of all, can you hit the like button? That'd be cool. What should I actually get for dinner though? Just like nothing. I'm just scrolling through things and then nothing is doing it for me. You know what I mean? It's tough. What if I shut Jerry down hard on Texas Roadhouse and I immediately order Outback? That'd be yikes. Man, none of this looks good. Might just get Chinese food. Oh, India Palace. Yeah, if you guys are ever on the west side of Indianapolis, India Palace is outstanding. #1 Chinese restaurant, so we're getting. We're getting General Tso's, we're getting pork egg rolls, and we're just moving on with life. You know? 25 to 40 minutes. That means I have 25 to 40 minutes. KFC big bucket of chicken, that's not a bad look. Taco. Ooh, I could have gotten some chorizo. Did I just mess up? Chorizo tacos. Yeah, that sounds good. It's all right. I'll eat my General Tso's. I'll eat my egg rolls, and then we'll be good. You know what I mean? All right, let's talk about some UFC. I'm not gonna go through the whole card because usually when I do that, I try to have like in-depth film study on everything I'm talking about. I didn't have time to do that this week, so I'm gonna go through some of these. Shauna Bannon, Alice Ardilian open up the card. If you believe in the OnlyFans fade, like Alice is making her UFC debut, I think, and quite famous on the Twitter and Instagram, and also apparently has a pretty successful OnlyFans. Shauna Bannon is better, more experienced. Alice seems to be pretty dangerous from what I'm seeing in the film. I'm not betting it, but I think Alice is live as a dog. I think she's live as a dog. Muhammad Mokaev and Manel Kape, you guys have probably heard me mention this fight a couple times. Going to go into a little bit more in depth here because Manel Kape should absolutely not be a plus 145 dog here. For some reason, it got moved. Did he make weight? Anybody know in chat? Did Manel make weight? Yeah, Miley, yes. Yep, I'm with you. I'm going to bet on Manel Kape. I'm pretty sure. It looks like he made weight, 126. Muhammad Mokaev, very good wrestler. Terrible striking. He can't punch anybody. He kind of is relentless with takedowns, right? That's kind of his game. If he doesn't get takedowns against Manel Kape is going to piece him up. Like, Manel Kape is far and away, not even close, is the best striker he has ever seen. Like, Manel Kape, I mean, you throw him in there with Alessandro Pantoja right now, and he can probably hold his own for a little bit. I think they already fought and he lost, but I would still pick Pantoja over Kape right now. But this is a championship level guy. I don't think Mikhaev is yet, although I have said I think he can grow into that. But no, Mikhaev is only 23 years old. Like, he's still got a lot of room to grow. Get some legit boxing and kickboxing in. I think Muhammad Mikhaev can be a champion for a long time at 125 pounds. I don't think he's ready for Manel Kopp. Like, he looked really bad in that last fight, on the feet at least. He did win that fight, but Manel Kopp is really good, guys. Manel Kopp is really good. For as long as this fight is standing, this fight is not going to be close. It's not going to be close. Kopp's takedown defense isn't bad, you know what I mean? So, like, plus 145 for Manel Kopp when he's going to dominate the striking is just a bad number. Can Mikhaev span takedowns and kind of just point fight, ground controls his way to a decision? Absolutely. Is that probably the most likely outcome? Maybe. But plus 145 from Manel Kopp is just wrong, man. It's just wrong. Buxton already hit one. Let's go. Oh, I got to turn my robots on. Oh, no, I got to turn the robots on. Give me 1 second. Forgot. Man, 4 minutes in, I already got a Buxton bomb, huh? Yeah, and looked bad, Mali. Yeah, so give me Manel Kopp. I'm probably just gonna play straight money line. I'm seeing plus 145 on ESPN bet. I don't know what it is elsewhere. I also think Oban Elliott is a little bit of a live dog at plus 125. Also in the early prelims. Not a whole lot to say on that one. But as this Bukowskis and Marcin Prokhnio is a decent matchup. I don't know. I don't really lean. I think Bukowskis should win that, but Prokhnio is definitely live at plus 135. Somebody mentioned the Welsh gangster, Jake Hadley plus 175. I'm not even gonna. Saulan Lugran. That's kind of cool. They worked that England Ireland fight in here. Yeah, Jake Hadley is absolutely dangerous. Can win that fight. Coming off back-to-back losses, really needs a win. I think I lean Lucron, but Jake Hadley can absolutely win at plus 175. Molly McCann's going to probably run over Bruno Brazil. Nathaniel Wood's probably going to run over Daniel Pineda. Arnold Allen Giga Chikadze is a very interesting fight. Arnold Allen should win. I think Giga is kind of live at in the plus 200 range. A nice win over Caceres. Lost to Calvin Cater. That's fine. It hasn't been very active, but I mean, Giga Chikadze has wins over, albeit at the end of their careers, Edson Barboza, Cub Swanson. Like, this guy's been around. This guy's very experienced. Giga Chikadze absolutely live to beat Arnold Allen, although I do think Arnold Allen is really good and should be just fine there. Christian Leroy Duncan Gregory Rodriguez. I think Christian Leroy Duncan wins this fight. I think he probably makes it look easier than the minus 140. Hadley, terrible takedown defense. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't bet Hadley with my money, but I could see it happen. Yeah, I like CLD here, and I might like him enough to lay minus 140. I'm not sure about that. Bobby King Green, it's just King Green now. It looks like he legally got it changed. Paddy Pimblett, minus 110 on both sides. I've talked a little bit about this. Like, Bobby Green is old. He's had some brutal knockouts pretty recently. Like, Jalen Turner almost killed him. Jim Miller hit him pretty hard a couple times. That was a hell of a fight, UFC 300. Paddy Pimblett, for all the hype, I still don't know how good he is. You know what I mean? And when he comes forward like this with his chin up in the air. King Green, he's got to be at least the best current form. I mean, maybe, I guess, Jordan. Is Jared Gordon in 2022 better than King Green right now? I don't think so. This is a test for Paddy Pimblett, is what I'll say. I don't know that I'm not going to pick a side here, but I think King Green by knockout is really interesting just because he is a very dangerous striker. He's not afraid to get in there with Paddy. And Paddy's chin is up in the air 90% of the time. CLD with Balan Leon to make it to... Oh, Bilal Leon is going to go to the decision. So yeah, I'd like that. I don't know. This is going to be a fun fight though. Neither guy is going to sniff a title shot at any time, like ever, probably in the UFC. Last fight on Paddy's contract, he's probably looking to really make a statement here and actually go for a finish. I don't know. It's going to be a fun fight. I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you that I know how it's going to end. I would not be surprised at all to see Paddy get a knockout here, just because, like Chat mentioned, Green is a little chinny, and I would not at all be surprised to see Bobby knock him out, because, like I said, that chin is sticking straight up in the air at all times, basically. Bobby Green is still really good. He's really dangerous. People's main event, Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades. This should be a very fast fight, very fun fight. I like Curtis Blades. I picked him to beat Jailton Almeida at big plus money and won that bet. Very good wrestler, a heavyweight with very heavy hands and can knock you out. I think Tom Aspinall, before he's done, is going to be remembered as the best heavyweight of all time. I think he's that good. I think he is. I mean, the way this guy moves for a 261-pound man is insane. Has had one fight make it to the second round, I think. So yeah, minus 400, could be minus 600. I think Aspinall wins. Although, I mean, for 15 seconds or whatever, Curtis Blades sure was winning the first fight. But people sleeping on Blades, yeah. Curtis Blades is really good, and if Tom Aspinall didn't exist, I would be calling for Curtis Blades to fight John Jones instead of names when I'm talking in front of a camera just completely slip my mind. The fireman, what's the guy's name? Oh my god. Greatest heavyweight of all time. Completely can't remember the man's name right now. Pretty disrespectful. But anyway. Curtis Blades is really good. And if Tom Aspinall didn't exist, I would think he was a top 2 or 3, or maybe the best heavyweight that's not named John Jones. But Tom Aspinall exists, and I think he's the best heavyweight in the world. And I don't think John Jones can beat Tom Aspinall. I don't know if Francis Ngannou would beat Tom Aspinall. Like, that's how high I am on Tom Aspinall right now. I think it's a knockout. I think it's first round. Miocic, thank you. Stipe Miocic. When I first heard Stipe Miocic's name, I assumed he was like European or something. It's weird. Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I can do the whole John Jones rant thing if you want me to. Ton of respect for what he's done in the cage. Nothing for what he's done out of it, right? I'm not trying to, I love when John Jones fights. I think it's very good for the sport. I will always buy a pay-per-view when John Jones is on it. Coming off as a coward right now in my book, for not fighting Tom Aspinall, unify the belt. But yeah, Tom Aspinall is going to cruise. I think it's a knockout. I think it's in round 1. Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad. UFC took a really long time to make this fight because they know it's going to be boring. It is going to be boring. Neither guy is a finisher. I had somebody try to argue with me once that Leon Edwards is not a point fighter. No, he's absolutely a point fighter. Bilal Muhammad, not a whole lot of finishing. I don't know that I would call Bilal a point fighter. He's just not a finisher, if that makes sense. Like I think Leon, if he wanted to take more risks and knock people out, he probably could. Like we saw that with Usman. Bilal's just not a guy that, like, his style is just kind of not that, I guess, right? So this fight's not going to be very entertaining. I've seen some Bilal love this week. Up until this week, I was in the camp of, Bilal gets way too much hate. Bilal's making it really hard to like him this week. Just saying like a lot of cringy stuff. And like whatever, sell the fight any way you can. Gonna be better. Yeah, I mean, I just think of the ways that this fight can be fun, and like it's not gonna be a highlight reel fun. Like, I'm gonna enjoy it because I actually enjoy watching Leon Edwards fight. Because he's boring, people write him off as like not good or don't understand how good he is. Leon Edwards is he's a point fighter. He's an extremely good point fighter. He is very technical. The game plan is always top notch. The way that he not only defends takedowns, but like the way that he uses his kind of boring point fighting style to negate takedowns, right? Keep you at a distance, bunch of leg kicks, closes the distance well. He's in and he's out. Scores a couple points. On to the next one, right? It's very hard to get shots off of against him. Like we saw that with Colby. And then once the shot is there, it's very hard for you to lock your hands against him. We saw that in the third Usman fight. I just don't think Bilal is going to be able to take him down. And similar to the Kopp fight, Makayev and Minel Kopp fight, for as long as this, I know Bilal's striking has come a long way. It's gotten better. For as long as this fight is standing, it is not going to be close. It is not going to be close. You enjoy. Yeah, I loved watching Izzy too. I don't know. There's something about that. I don't know. I think kickboxing is super cool. Most aggressive. Yes, that is true, dude. That the Leon Bilal fight. Leon came out swinging. That was like I think was that his first fight back after. I know he missed like a year or two for injury. Was that the first fight back? He kind of seemed like he wanted to put a stamp on it. But yeah, both has 2 finishes in the last 8 years. Exactly. And like Leon Edwards has one of the best, the best comeback knockout of all time, especially considering it was for a title. Kamaru Usman had to duck into it, right? Yeah. I don't know. So I'm gonna bet Leon by decision. I think that's still plus money. Like it's like plus 110 or something when I looked earlier this week. Hopefully it still is. I think he should be a bigger favorite than minus 250. And that's no disrespect meant to Bilal. I just think Leon is on a different level, and I think it's gonna be he's gonna run through everybody not named Shavkat Rakhmonov. He's that good, and most people think because he's boring that they don't understand how good he is. No, he's that good. He's that good. My order has been picked up and is on its way. Trevor Larnach and Byron Buxton. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna probably have a parlay that includes Leon decision, Aspinall knockout, and maybe just Manel Kopp money line. I think that one probably goes the distance too. So if you want for even bigger odds for Kopp by decision, that's what I like. If you are still here, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe if you have not already. I think I'm just going to end it. You know what I mean? Appreciate your time. Seriously, means a lot. Appreciate the support. We'll see you Tuesday, 5:30.